Good morning. Hi, Carrie from down in Texas. How are you on this Tuesday? Hope you have your drink ready this morning. I have my iced coffee and I have my tools, and I don't have a snack because I've never eaten this early. And let's get in today and let's try to make today a better day than yesterday. Yesterday was probably one of the worst days I've had, and I can't even tell you how long it's been. It was an abysmal day, just about on every level. Typical as most of my community thinks of Mondays, just a really bad day. It lived up to its awful reputation for sure. So I'm going to try to shake all that negative energy off this morning and get ready with you. We're going to do some blues and some taupes this morning. And then we are going to hopefully have a much better, productive, calmer day. We can hope, right? We can hope. So I have just started with my e.l.f. cookies and cream and my CoverGirl color corrector primer and moisturizer, and I am pretty close to having my products list all done and ready to go for you guys so I can start including them in these videos. I'm sorry I'm behind, but I've had no internet and services really to speak of in my office until late Sunday, and we still don't have it completely fixed. Thanks to AT&T, I'm one of those customers that was affected by the outage. My outage actually started last Wednesday morning. It's about 7:15, and they still haven't fixed it. We have worked a workaround so I can at least have my computer up and running with a 100-foot cord from my house so I can do what I need to do every day for my clients and work and my other marketing, etc., etc. So there you go. Isn't that just lovely? They don't, and then I get a message from them that says, oh, by the way, you're going to get a credit. We think you're going to get a credit. Well, let's see. So all day Wednesday, all day Thursday, all day Friday, all day yesterday, and all day today, because my solution is something that we've resolved using another option. They still haven't fixed the problem, so we are now on day 5, thanks to AT&T. But we are shaking all of that negative energy off, and we are going to just do what we need to do here this morning and get ourselves ready for the day. And we are now using concealer on those bad spots, that spot that we all know is a trouble spot. And this one is the Revolution, the one that I used yesterday. Let me read it to you again, and I promise I will have this link for you. I promise by next week. Let's see, this is Revolution IRL Filter Finish C6.5 Soft Matte Concealer. And this is a really buttery formula, by the way. It goes on really, really nicely. And it definitely has staying power, that is for sure. So what I'm doing now is I'm just stippling that. I'm not brushing it, if you will. I'm just pushing it into the skin. And then I'm going to come over in just a minute and I'm going to add a little bit of my Haus Labs foundation. And I am brushing it a little bit now just to get it spread out, but then I'm going to come back here in a minute and I'm going to stipple it some more with my bigger brush after I add a little bit of foundation, just a little bit, just to sort of level it all out a bit. And my foundation, gosh, I didn't even get it out this morning, is my Haus Labs foundation in the very lightest color. And guys, you do not need a lot of this product. A lot goes a very, very long way. I'm literally using that much, and it goes for, as they say, miles and miles. It is definitely a marathon foundation for sure. So now I'm just going to stipple this in. And bring it down onto my chin and then up into my forehead. Okay, so now we've got that on. That looks pretty good. As you can see, it definitely levels out my complexion and corrects all of the discoloration and the pink undertones that I have. And let's just wipe that mouth a little bit. So one area I didn't get to yesterday, and it definitely needed it. And all right, so now let's jump in here with my Laura Mercier loose setting powder, and we're going to pick up a powder puff, nice fluffy powder puff, dip it down into the powder. Okay, Laura Mercier, that's a really nice product. I really, really like her product. That loose powder is milled very nicely, and it's really fine, and it goes on really easily, and it's so incredibly smooth. Sorry, my hands are just drinking up the lotion this morning. I was cleaning last night furiously at 11:30 at night. And that's what I do when I get emotionally stressed, is I have a tendency to clean. And so that's what I was doing last night at 11:30, which everything I was working on I definitely needed to, that I didn't get done at the weekend. So it was a positive thing. Worked out some energy that I needed to work off, and got a couple of things done that I couldn't get done at the weekend because I ran out of time, and so it all worked out good. And now I'm just using my Adele powder for my brows because I just am not quite capable yet of using that pencil because I can't get the motion of the shoulder to work sufficiently, and my hand is really just not steady yet. So we just continue to use the powder. It's the easiest one for me right now until I can get into therapy and get some physical therapy going. That one got a little too thick on the bottom, so I'm just going to take a paper towel and I'm just going to kind of wipe it right there. Yep, that solved that. Alrighty. Okay. And I am going to reach around. Nope, that one's too dark. Use one of these plumpers today for lipstick, and I'm going to use the copper color. This is the Tarte Lip Plump Pencil, and the color of this one is Rosy Copper Shimmer Glass. And my lips are really dry, so we're going to go ahead and get that on right now. It has a coppery sort of flakes of copper, so all right. Why all of a sudden this area is just giving me some problems, but it is. Then I am going to come in and just sort of lighten up my brows, just the color more than anything. So I'm just going to take my little powder puff and just sort of go over them a little, just to soften the color a little. I didn't dip enough into the mauve today. And let's get into some contour. This is this new contour palette, which I'm really liking, that we have talked about. It's an e.l.f. product. They are just killing these new products that are on the market. e.l.f. is. They have just really gone crazy with all their new ones. So this is a four color palette. I actually think it's 3 because I don't really think of white as a color. But anyways, so I mixed the bottom 2 and just come in and add a little bit right in here with a really fluffy brush. Same on this side. Take it up into the temple a little bit. All right. I was going to use this today. Well, let's see. This is a wax product. I'm just going to go back over. Whoops, big old glob there. Just going to go back over and put a little bit of wax on my brows. Just a little. This is an e.l.f. product too. This is just an e.l.f. brow wax in brown. And all right. So I'm wearing taupes and blues today. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to use my blue pencil first, and we're going to lay down the outline on my eye and up in the transition, and then we're going to come back over and we're going to soften that with this really pretty Milani. This is actually the bronzer I was using, so I'm going to use this as an eyeshadow today and just sort of blend that all out. So just start down on the eyelid and just follow the shape of my eye on the top and the bottom. And then I'm just going to take the pencil and I'm going to go up into the transitional area right up in here. Right there. Do the same down here. And take that also up into this area right here. Okay. Now, I'm going to take a really fluffy brush and I'm going to pick up this Milani really pretty taupey color right here. Let me see if I can read what it is. It's 01. We're going to load that on, and then we're going to put that up here in the transitional area. And then we're just going to take that and we're just going to sort of buff it over the pencil. We don't want to take away the blue, but we just want to add a little bit of definition right up in the transitional area right here. And it's just a subtle change, right? And then I'm going to clean this brush because I'm going to use it again here in just a second. Now I am going to, I didn't get that out, I am going to use my jumbo stick in vanilla cream. Vanilla cream, this is a NYX product. And we're going to come in and we're going to put that right here and right up here and right here. And right here. All right, and we are going to take that same brush and we're just going to blend it a little bit just to soften it and sort of seal it up a little bit because it is a cream pencil. And then I forgot to put a little bit here in the tear duct area. All right, here we are, done. Now, while we've got all that done, I'm going to come in with my trusty Revlon Color Stay setting powder, and we're going to take the powder puff. We're going to just circle it around in here, and we're going to blend all this in. Make sure we've got all soft lines before we add our blush. And we put on our mascara. Alright, that blue is really, really pretty. These pencils, by the way, I forgot to mention, and I have in the past, I got these from Amazon. I think it was like a set of 25 to 30 of them, and it's a really nice buttery, creamy formula. They're not drying at all. They were like $25. They're called Davis. That's the name of the brand, so I don't know if you can find it or not. Now we're going to come in with Flower Nose, and this is this beautiful rosy mauve-y blush. I'm going to put that up here on the apples of my cheeks. And that really nicely on there. And then one more time back with the loose powder, just dipping in and blending the pink from the blush from the Laura Mercier. We're just going to go over that blush and make sure that it's really soft and that there's no lines anywhere. Just barely tapping the product, barely tapping the powder puff back into the loose powder. All right. Okay. Now let's get, oh, by the way, I wanted to mention, this jumbo stick, you can actually use this as highlighter too by putting it here, and I've actually seen a makeup artist, she puts it right here too, makes sort of like a little half moon this way, and on this side, and then this side over here, and it looks really good for her. I've never been able to get that technique to work properly. It just looks like I have a blob there, so you might in your research type this in, and I'm sure she'll come out. She's a beautiful Canadian makeup artist. She does really beautiful bridal makeup, and she uses this a lot. This is where I found that from. So you might just do some research and watch how she does that. I just mangle it every time. It just doesn't turn out right, and I'm doing the same thing she's doing. I don't know. I just can't seem to get the technique to look as flawless as it does when she does it, so we just forego it. And today I'm wearing e.l.f. mascara in black. Cleaning the wand really good, reloading it with product. Love this wand. This is really my favorite wand. It is so stiff and fine. I love how it gets in and it grabs each individual lash and coats them. Locks that curl in really well. And just going to get this all coated on here. Start at the top. With the top lashes, start down in the bottom of the lash, however, down at the very root of the lash, so you can get that product down in there where you curled it. And here. Deep in thought. Sorry about that, guys. Great product. This is really a nice product. And then let's get down to the bottom. I do need to come in. I'm just noticing I forgot to clean up some fallout. So I just got some of that on my nose. So I have to clean those two up. Let me get my setting powder back out and my triangular clean up what I messed up right there. And then just getting a little bit out, a little bit on the powder puff and just coming underneath and sweeping away. There's not much fallout here today, but just, and also brightening up those under eyes just a little bit. Okay, let's go back in with one more coat on the top of these lashes. Alrighty, there we are. Very pretty. Love the blues. Of course, the blues with my brown eyes always look great because of the change in the color prism on the opposite ends of the color wheel, of course, like I've mentioned before. So there we are. Thanks everybody for your wonderful comments yesterday and for your follow-up, and I am working on getting these links together. I promise I will have them for sure by the end of this week, and I will start linking everything for you as you guys had requested. And I thank you for joining me this morning on this Tuesday. I hope you have a fantastic day wherever you are. Get out there and hit your grand slam. Take no prisoners. Don't let anybody get in your way. You create and keep your positive energy, and just keep it that way, and don't let anybody invade your space. And I hope it is a productive, wonderful day. Stay safe. If you would, please join the community. I'd love to have you here. This channel is all about helping all of us live our best and most successful life so we can have it all. There's nothing wrong with that. And to always remind you that your age is not a definition of who you are. It's just a number. It is an anniversary of your birth. It shouldn't influence or stop you from doing anything, chasing goals and dreams, whether you're 9 or 90 or somewhere in between. If you've got a dream and a goal, go get it. You can do it. Believe in yourself. You are your best cheerleader and your best support system. So believe in yourself. If it's something you believe in and you want, something maybe you wanted many years ago and never saw happen, go for it. Go for it. You can do it. If I can do it, I promise you, you can do it. Get out of here. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. So have a blessed Tuesday, everybody. Thank you for joining me as we got ready this morning, and we are working with beautiful blues and browns. They just are, that's a beautiful combination. That's what's in my shirt. And I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. Thanks for joining me again. I really appreciate that while we get ready to start our new day. Remember, you only have 10 seconds to make that all-important first impression. Don't waste it because you're not ready to go, right? Hair, teeth, clothes, makeup, out the door, ready to go. Knock 'em dead. absolutely knock them dead, hit your grand slam, and have a fabulous Tuesday. See you in my next video, everyone. Oh, hit the bell too so you know the next time I post a video. Oh, and if you're interested in the products and if you're interested in booking services, all of my services, you can go to my main landing page, which is my full name. I'm going to type that, well, it's in my name on the video, so if you just go www.carriedevlinscroggins.com, you can reach all of the different places and things that I'm involved in, including the links for Flower Nose and Natasha Denona products. So have a fabulous day, everyone. See you the next time.